Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video. It is just a fun little one today, and it is going to be all about makeup I have owned that I literally do not remember owning in my collection. So I was going through my YouTube channel like all the way back, trying to just like get inspiration for video ideas and stuff. And as I was going through my old videos, I was like, wait, like what is that? I don't even remember owning that makeup. Now there's some things that like I would be like, oh, I forgot like I own that, but there are at least 5 products. I'm looking down at my list here. There's at least 5 products that even seeing it, I'm like, I literally don't remember owning that at all. So I thought this would just be a fun little video to film. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below if there is makeup similar to this in your collection, or just like in general, like you forgot this makeup product even existed. Let's chat about it in the comments below. I hope you're excited for this one. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel and you like project planning content or just chit-chatting about makeup, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. But other than that, if you are interested in makeup that I forgot I owned, let's get into it. I am like not feeling my makeup today. My skin is like way too dry. I need to do a moisturizing mask tonight. I feel like my foundation shade just was not a good match, and yet here we are. We're filming anyway, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, I have a long list of products as I like roll my sleeves up, and I think I'm gonna save the ones that like I literally cannot recall owning at all until the very end. So we're gonna kick it off with, I should scoot over a little bit so that I can post pictures over here again. You'll see my little dinky light in the back, but we're gonna start, oh, I should pull them up on my computer. No, I shouldn't. That's gonna take too much time. Yeah, I won't. Okay, we're just gonna go in order that I have these listed. So starting with the Morphe Warm Blush Palette. I semi-remember owning this. I don't really remember purchasing this, but do you remember when Morphe had those like, I think it was like 8 blushes to a palette. I don't know if I ever like really even used this product, and I don't remember decluttering it either. And now I like don't buy from Morphe at all. I do feel like this was a time, like the time I purchased or owned this, I think, because I really don't remember, must have been a time when I did not have a lot of blush in my collection and wanted to just have more blush shade options. And if I am like recalling correctly, probably like Laura Lee and Jaclyn Hill were like talking about Morphe all the time, and I would assume I was influenced to purchase this blush palette based on one of their recommendations. But I literally, like, I totally forgot that I own this. Next up, I literally don't remember owning this, but looking at it, I was like, okay, maybe I did, but I feel like this was a terrible product, or it just like dried out really quickly for me. And it is the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Blush. I forgot this even existed. And if it was a cream blush, and I definitely owned this at a time that I did not know how to use cream or liquid blush products. If I'm remembering correctly, I want to say this like dried out really quickly as well, but maybe I liked the shade of this. Like, I'm really trying to recall back on this. I want to say I ordered this with a purchase, an online purchase of a bunch of like drugstore products that I wanted to try or test out. But as I was looking through my old content, I was like, wow, I like really do not remember owning this. So I'm not sure if this video is going up before or after this video, but I'm also filming a palette regret video, and it is about palettes that I either decluttered and regret decluttering, or palettes that I didn't purchase that were limited edition and I regret not purchasing them. And when I was looking up, you know, doing research for this video, I came across the Nars Hot Nights face palette, face and eye palette, which you'll be seeing me talk about in that video. But I totally forgot about this palette. I do remember owning this, and I feel like I liked it, but I also felt like it just was a product that was not getting used in my collection. So I ended up decluttering this, and I'm really sad about that now because I'm super into Nars products these days. In fact, I use a Nars palette to do my eyeshadow today. And I totally forgot that I own this until I went back and like was rewatching videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I owned that, and I really wish that I still did. Next up, I remember like owning this after again seeing it, but I totally forgot about this product, and it was the Pat McGrath mini like 6 p.m. palette, and it came in a set with like one of the crystal like eye pigments, sparkly glitter shadows, as well as one of the like Pat McGrath mascaras, which was awful. But I remember being so excited to purchase this product, and I liked the palette, but also had like a little bit of trouble with the palette and just didn't feel like I could create a whole look from the palette. In fact, this was a purchase that I made that I regretted, and I remember talking about this specific palette in previous regrets videos, so maybe that's why I like totally forgot about this, because it was a regret that I was trying to flush out of my memory. But I thought I would mention that one. Totally forgot about that. And then another one I totally forgot about, and I think it's because this product ended up drying really quickly on me, but it was the Dose of Colors lip liner. I can't even remember what shade I had mine in. I feel like I only got to use that a few times before mine ended up drying up, and then I would go to try and use it, and it just kept like breaking off and breaking off and breaking off until I literally had no lip liner left. I just totally forgot about that product though. So let me know if you guys owned that one and if you had the same issue. I totally forgot I had owned this in my collection. It is the Skindinavia Skin Fix Mist. And I can't remember who I had heard talk about this product, or it could have been that I went on my best friend's bachelorette party. We went to Las Vegas, and one of my other friends, I think, had this mist, and she used it to set her makeup for the night, and literally woke up the next morning and it like looked like she had just done her makeup. And I remember being like, oh my goodness, how did you achieve that? And she was like, oh my gosh, it's the Skindinavia Skin Fix setting spray. So I purchased mine, I think, on Amazon, and it was rather expensive. I want to say it was like possibly $39. I could be wrong on that. And this just like totally dried my skin out. In my opinion, I feel like the Urban Decay All Nighter is so much better. I'm currently using the Benefit Professional, which I really like, and I just ended up hating this mist. But as I was going through my old videos, I saw like a video with this product in it, and I was like, oh, I cannot even recall owning that. Like, that is completely out of my memory. Okay. So I used to do liquid lipstick reviews when I like first started my channel. I was heavily inspired to do them from Steph Nicole, and I had so much fun doing the liquid lipstick reviews. And I remember I think I had already done a Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick review, maybe not, but for her holiday collection, she came out with like a really beautiful vampy red, as well as like a deep evergreen shade. And I purchased that deep evergreen shade. And when I came across this old video of that, I like burst out laughing, because I was like, I cannot believe I purchased a green liquid lipstick. I'm sure I used it literally one time, and I was just laughing my ass off because I totally forgot I had purchased that. I probably, making that purchase, thought I am gonna be like so unique and get so much use out of this evergreen liquid lipstick that I never used. This one I totally forgot about. The Milk Blur Priming Stick. Like, do they even make this anymore? I totally forgot that I owned this. I remember people were raving about it, and then people were saying like not good things about it, and then I can't remember who I heard say good things about it again, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna give it a try, and it just really didn't work for me. And so I never used it that much before I ended up decluttering it, which might be a reason that I forgot about it. Like, I feel like in general, even the products that I have decluttered, I have a decent recollection of makeup products that I've owned and tried. And so that's really what this list is like products that I'm like, I completely forgot about that. And this is one of them. I totally forgot about this one, and I could have looked it up before. Maybe they still make this one. I know Milk has a new primer now that I really like, and they also have their Hydra Grip primer. So do they still make the Blur Stick primer? That was like, I feel like one of the products they came out with that like really put them on the map as well. So totally forgot about that one for Milk makeup. This, I do not know how I forgot about owning this, because it cost me a pretty penny. But the Natasha Denona Safari palette. totally forgot about this. Even when I'm planning to do a Natasha Denona ranking video, and as I was compiling that list, I was trying to think if there was anything that I've tried from Natasha Denona that I have decluttered, and I totally forgot about that palette until I was doing research for this video, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Natasha Denona Safari. I think this was the second palette I ever purchased from Natasha Denona, the first being the Lila palette. And I remember so many people were so excited about this Safari palette because it was an all matte palette and people were raving about Natasha Denona matte shadows. So I spent $129 on this, and I just could not, like, the quality of my Safari palette was just not there. I struggled so much with my matte shadows. They were super like muddied, and like they just did not blend well together. Granted, I was definitely not, I don't even want to say as skilled, because I don't consider myself to be as skilled at makeup, but I was definitely more of a beginner back then. But I remember trying so hard, and I thought that there was something wrong with me because I could not get the palette to work in the way that I want. There were like 2 shades in that palette, 2 really beautiful pinky mauve shades that I thought about keeping the palette for, but I ended up, I think, selling it on like Poshmark or something. But I completely forgot about the Natasha Denona Safari palette. This is another one that I totally forgot about, but I think it's because I owned it like when I was first getting into makeup, because I panned this product. I emptied this product out. It is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer. Does anyone else remember that product? I can't remember like if it was a thick doe. Like, I think there was something unique about the way that it was like packaged too. And I remember, I feel like towards the end of me like using this concealer, I want to say it was like stinging underneath my eyes, but I like remember now thinking back that I did pan it up. I wouldn't have remembered unless I went back to watch old panning videos. But yeah, totally forgot about the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer. Okay, I'm surprised I forgot about this product simply because I have been getting more into cream and liquid products lately, but the Benefit Hoola Bronzing Stick, I panned this as well. I used this entire product up, and not once in me getting more into cream and liquid like bronzer, blush, and highlight have I gone back to think about like my experience the first time. Like that is erased from my memory, owning that product. But yeah, I panned that whole thing. I remember, I feel like Manny MUA was like raving about that product. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do feel like I was influenced to purchase based on videos from him in the past. And then I completely forgot. Like, I can't even remember if I feel like if I purchase that again nowadays, if I would like it. Like, I feel like it was a creamy product if I'm remembering correctly, but I can't remember if like the shade worked. From like, I'm scared to even think about how I even used that product back then because I had no knowledge of how to use a cream or liquid product. But I was laughing and chuckling when I came across that product. Another palette that I completely forgot about, like literally completely forgot about. I feel like I could walk by this palette in stores nowadays and I wouldn't remember owning this. But looking back at the videos, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I think this was in a rolling project 10 or a year-long project pan, but it is the Tartelette Tease, like the mini 6-pan palette. And I had like 2 or 3 really large pans in this palette. Like, I'm talking like I used this palette all of the time. Like I said, I'm almost 100% positive it was in a project pan. And if I were to walk by this palette in stores, had I not gone back to like look at old videos, I would not think to myself, oh yeah, I used to own that. And now I kind of regret not owning that. Granted, mine was so old, but a part of me is like, should I purchase that cute little pocket palette to own it again? Because I do feel like I loved that. I loved that palette. And I totally forgot I owned it. All right, we are gonna wrap it up with 6 products that I truly have no recollection at all in my mind. Do not remember purchasing, do not remember owning at all. And we're gonna kick it off with a Too Faced lip injection. Like, I hear people talk about Too Faced lip injections all the time, and I must have gotten this in like a set or a kit of some kind, like maybe a gift with purchase. I can't remember, I wish I'd written it down, what video I went back to look at that I saw this like listed as something I think I was hauling. So it had to have been, I'm thinking maybe I made a purchase from Too Faced from Ulta, and it was like if you purchase from Too Faced, you got this set with a Too Faced lip injection, and then also it was one of the like melter matte liquid lipsticks, which I do remember owning. But I don't remember ever having the Too Faced lip injection in my collection, because I feel like if I did, curiosity would have killed the cat and I would have tried the lip injection, even though now I'm scared to do that. Like the Nabla Viper, like that hurts, and I've heard it's the same or a little less painful than the Too Faced lip injection, and like I don't care enough to put my lips through that kind of pain for them to look super plump. But yeah, apparently at some point in my lifetime I have owned a Too Faced lip injection lip product. Another lip product I have truly no recollection of ever owning is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. I purchased this product in the same purchase as the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare blush. And again, I think I remember making an order of drugstore products. I think I wanted to make like a drugstore video at the time, but I don't remember putting this in the cart. I don't remember taking it out of the Ulta box. I don't remember having it in my collection thinking I needed to test it out, and I don't remember decluttering it. There's no memories up in here of that Revlon. Like, I don't know if did I accidentally throw it away? Did it not come in the packet? Like, I don't know, but I do not remember owning this from Revlon. Next up, so the Sonia Kashuk, I almost included the Sonia Kashuk bronzer in this video because honestly, thinking about it now, I feel like I like vaguely remember owning it, but like I also don't remember owning it. I feel like Samantha March used to talk about it being one of her favorite bronzers, and that's why I feel like I probably did purchase this and own it. But I really don't remember the Sonia Kashuk bronzer, and even more so, I don't remember owning the Sonia Kashuk loose powder, and I'm pretty sure I panned this in a project, and I have truly no memory of purchasing this, using it, owning it, panning it. I don't know, but I guess I owned it, and I'm pretty sure I emptied that one out. Next up is the Nars liquid bronzer. First of all, I don't know if this product even exists. Second of all, I also panned this product. Maybe I decluttered this like halfway through panning, because I feel like I remember being like, I don't know how to use this product. It horrifies me to think maybe I used it like all over my face as a bronzing product, but I also have no clue or recollection as to how this product entered my makeup collection, like at all. I don't know if I bought it. I don't know if my sister gave this to me. I can't even remember this product even existing as a product. Did anyone else own the Nars liquid bronzer back in the day? Is it still available? Perhaps. The second to last product I have to mention is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. I also panned this, and I feel like maybe I have a faint recollection of panning this product, but in terms of this product entering my collection, there's no recollection at all. Like, I feel like now that I'm really thinking hard about it, I'm like, okay, maybe I do remember this was going in like one of my first year-long project pans, and I finished and emptied out this product, but I don't remember using it, don't remember the formula, don't remember if I liked it, didn't like it enough to repurchase it clearly, and don't remember it entering my collection. So there's that. And then the final product that I have to mention in today's video, I was laughing at because, granted, I have purchased like liquid lipsticks from his collection before, but I don't really support Jeffree Star. And apparently I purchased a highlighter from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I do not remember ever purchasing a highlighter from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Like I said, I remember purchasing, there was Unicorn Blood, the liquid lipstick I had ordered once, and then I remember his holiday set. I ordered like 2 or 3 shades of liquid lipstick. This was back when I was much more into liquid lipsticks. I don't remember ever ordering or owning a Jeffree Star highlight. And they're like mumbo jumbo, pink packaging, large products. Like, how do I not remember that? And I also just feel like I wouldn't have purchased a Jeffree Star highlighter, but apparently I did. Apparently I did. And on that note, that is going to wrap it up for today's video, discussing products in my makeup collection that I literally do not remember owning. What products are there? If you're a longtime subscriber, do you remember me owning some of these products? I would love to know and to laugh about it in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.